Hello friends, it's Jananie and welcome back to my channel. The story ain't over, so it's a new day and I thought I would film a 24-hour reading vlog for you. So there is a book that is very new on my shelves and this video is being sponsored by Penguin Teen, so I just want to say that up front, but they wanted me to read Electric Kingdom by David Arnold, and this is a sci-fi book that I basically know nothing about. So I thought it would be an interesting experiment to do a little 24-hour reading vlog with this book and potentially other books and just binge read this and see what I think of it. I hope this will be a little bit of fun for you. I haven't done a vlog in a very long time, so I thought I would try it out this time around and we'll see how it goes. Today is a pretty busy day. It is a Saturday. I work 9 to 5 during the week, but on Saturdays and Sundays I usually spend my time filming videos because currently my province is in a lockdown. So this isn't going to be super interesting in terms of vlog because I can't leave my house, but regardless, we're going to have some fun. I'm going to read, I'm going to do some journaling. I do have to film my January wrap-up and my February TBR today, so I'll be doing that and editing those videos hopefully so I can put them up for the last day of the month and the first day of the month. You're probably watching this like mid-February, I'm assuming, so you've already seen these videos go up, so go check them out. I'll leave the links down below and somewhere on the screen. So I'm gonna go film both those videos right now and I will check back with you to start reading for this 24-hour reading vlog. Also, I just wanted to mention that I've never actually filmed a 24-hour reading vlog before, and for the life of me, I did not know this, like, until maybe a couple weeks ago when I watched Books with Chloe's 24-hour reading vlog and found out that some people don't actually like not sleep for 24 hours for their reading vlogs. Like, I thought that the 24-hour reading vlogs meant that you did not sleep and that you just read for 24 hours, but apparently a lot of people do just sleep and then just continue the vlog the next day, which I didn't know. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing today. So right now it is 10:36 on Saturday, January 30th? 30th. So this will probably continue tomorrow. But, yeah. This should be fun. I'm excited. So, see ya in a little bit. Hello, my friends. So, it is like 12 o'clock now. I am very tired because I just filmed, like, my wrap-up and my TBR, so I've been talking for, like, forever. But I'm finally done filming. Changed into my Thank You Next shirt because it's super comfy. And I'm gonna grab some lunch, and then I'm gonna start reading The Electric Kingdom. Hello friends, so I want to give you some early updates on the Electric Kingdom. So I just started it and like I'm literally a chapter in, but it is so weird already. There have been like 3 F-bombs and there's like this couple in a car driving away and they're in an argument, but the woman is about to give birth and so they rush to the hospital and it's just very strange, and I really like the writing style. It feels a little bit like more adult-ish from like just the tone of the story, so I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. And as you guys know, I've been like wanting to read more adult stuff, so I'm kind of liking the initial vibe here, and it just seems so strange, so I am excited to learn more. Hello my friends, so it's a little bit later, it's like closer to 4. I haven't gotten very far in the book because I was a little sleepy before, so I got a coffee and had that, but I am quite enjoying the book, and it's interesting because it's unlike anything I've read before. It is a sci-fi, but it is set in like a near future, distant future where there is this kind of sickness or plague from these flies that have like roamed across the globe and just killed people basically. And so there's like talk of like bones and remains of people where like the marrow of their bones has been like eaten away. But the book isn't like creepy, it's more whimsical and a bit more like philosophical, I would say. Like there's a lot of like musing about just the whole situation. And what I find interesting is that we're following multiple characters. So one is Nico, whose mother has died from some mysterious illness that's not the same as the fly thing, I think. And her father is slowly kind of losing his memory and going a little bit off the rails. Like his mind is going off the rails. And Nico is like 18, I believe. But one of the other characters who is currently my favorite is Kit, and he's like this little kid. He's like 13, I think, and he has really lofty thoughts for a 13-year-old, which I love. And he and his mother, Dakota, have kind of taken in these 2 other kids, Monty and Lakey, and their parents died, and Dakota knew their parents. And so all of them kind of live together in this old theater called the Palace Twin. And it's like this old fancy theater, and there's actually two of them that are like connected, and they all like sleep in like the projector rooms and like the manager's room, and they come together for meals and they go out and scavenge in like the waste of the world, which I just find super interesting. So it's like this really cool kind of dystopian world. But one thing that I thought was like interesting and like kind of related to my situation right now, because I'm in lockdown right now, Kit was saying how like the Paradise Twin holds 946 people, like it has a capacity for that many people. And there's this line where he says he had never experienced like what it felt like to be around 946 people, like how it felt to be in the same room as 946 people. And I was like, wow, like I haven't experienced that in so long. Like I haven't experienced being around like a crowd of people in like over a year or a year and a half. So it's like really interesting like how it kind of relates to the current situation. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And I just wanted to mention that. But yeah, the writing style is like very literary and a little bit whimsical and not totally straightforward, which is kind of cool and interesting, and definitely for people who like that kind of writing style. And I'm really interested to see where it's gonna go. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. I don't know how many updates I'll do today, but I'll probably do like a full review of this when I'm done it, probably tomorrow. And then I'm thinking of potentially picking up Beach Read, which I started last night and was really enjoying. It is a romance. As many of you may know, it was really popular when it came out last summer, and I know it's February, but I'm just really in the mood for something like that. So I think I'm gonna pick that up next. But we'll see how much reading I get done today, and I'll update you very soon. Good morning, friends. It is a new day in this 24-hour reading vlog, and despite what I said yesterday, I did end up actually reading a lot later into the night than I thought I would, but I did sleep, so I'm gonna finish this vlog up today. But I did get really far into Electric Kingdom by David Arnold. Also, if I'm a little bit out of energy, it's because I'm only having my coffee now. So yeah, I'm in my City of Stars La La Land shirt today. I think it looks cute. It's from Redbubble, by the way. But yes, I want to tell you more of my thoughts on Electric Kingdom. So right now where I am, I'm almost done. I have only about 75 pages left, and I'm actually really excited about it, and I really want to finish it now. But this has been a weird and wild roller coaster ride. This is a lot different than what I expected it to initially be, but it kind of makes sense. So this is a sci-fi, but it is definitely more on the post-apocalyptic vibe. In this version of the world, it's like many years in the future, and this horde or swarm of flies. So they are like genetically modified bees apparently, but they are called flies, and they cause something called a flu, which is like a sickness amongst people that makes them die, but not like our regular flu. But they also do this thing where like they eat human marrow, human bone marrow. So a lot of people have died through the flies attacking them that way, or giving them the flu. And so most of the humans on Earth are gone, and mostly it's just children around. And it follows two different main characters, I would say, but this book is so wild, and like there's a lot more death and destruction than I thought there was gonna be, but I'm enjoying it. It's weird because I don't really usually like post-apocalyptic books, but something about the way this one is written is really interesting because it's not like a regular YA, I would say. This definitely feels tonally more adult or middle grade even, just because of the way that it's written. And I actually love the way that it's written because it's very poetic in some places, and the characters muse on very interesting topics and philosophies. And one character, Kit, he is this 12-year-old boy, but he loves reading, and he'll read literally anything. And he talks about how he found like this book on like sex ed, and so he ended up reading that, and he's like 12. And so when like two other characters were starting to show feelings for each other, he was like, oh, it's like puberty, like this is like what happens, this is what people do, and it's gonna make them happy. And it was just so funny. But yeah, he's an awesome character, and he is honestly like my favorite character in this book. I love him. His name's Kit, if I didn't mention that already, but yeah. And then there's another main character, Nico, who is I think 17 or 18, and she's this young girl, and both of them are coming from different places, and they've both grown up in slightly different ways. But there's also an element of like time and multiple realities with a character named the Deliverer, which I am like wanting to know more about, and I feel like there's going to be a twist towards the end of this book, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, as I was saying, like this is very post-apocalyptic, but I'm enjoying it more than some other ones that I have read before. There are a couple books that this reminds me of, and one is The Marrow Thieves by Sri Lankan, and I read this last year and really enjoyed it. And one thing that's similar about these two books is that they both kind of involve sort of a post-apocalyptic type setting, or like a dystopian setting, and there is that element of children kind of fending for themselves, which I noticed in both books. And you know, you're following young characters who are kind of banding together and trying to survive, and yeah, the whole like survival aspect is also a common thread between these two. And then another book that this really reminds me of is Angel Fall by Susan E. I think I have the book somewhere, but I can't seem to find it, but I will put a picture up here for you. This book I remember reading in like high school and really enjoying it just because I was sucked into the story. That one has a lot more like a romance in it. This does not have romance, or it has like a teeny little bit, but like it's not really the focus. But this really reminded me of that book because of the whole idea of the swarm. In Angel Fall, there are locusts, and they're angels, but this one does not have angels. It's a lot more like grounded-ish in reality. It's definitely more sci-fi rather than fantasy. But yeah, I'm like really enjoying it. And one thing I'm also really enjoying is how many like beautiful lines and beautiful quotes there are in this book, and just the way that the characters think, especially Kit. Like I just love Kit so much. Like he's such a sweetie. And I also just really like the kind of musings on humanity and how we are as people, and how like humanity is just like a blip for, you know, Mother Earth. Like Earth is like billions of years old, but like humans have only been around for like hundreds of thousands of years. And so it's just interesting in that way, thinking about it. So yeah, and it's also been a really interesting experience reading this because I'm currently in lockdown. And so in some ways, like the characters are talking about how, you know, they can't do things that, you know, generations before were able to do, you know, go to concerts and, you know, be with many people. One of the characters, I think I mentioned this earlier in the blog, but like he talked about how he had never been in a crowd of like a bunch of people, like in a crowd of 900 or something people. And I was like, yeah, it's been a while since I've done that either. And so it's just really, really weird and strange reading this during quarantine. Yeah, so it's like both the perfect and the worst thing to read during quarantine. Like I relate so much, but I'm like, I really don't want to be relating so much to this. So yeah, either way, enjoying this. 75 pages left. I'm probably gonna finish it up after I film a bit today. I have an unboxing, a stationery haul, all to film. And I also got something new yesterday, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit. But yes, very excited and cannot wait to just finish this up. But yeah, that's like mainly all my like non-spoilery thoughts. Anything I have after this will just be like whether I liked the ending or not. But yeah, excited to see. Okay, so the thing I want to show you is my new keyboard. It is super, gorgeous. So this is my ASIO Retro Classic Rose Gold keyboard that I just got. And I'm so freaking excited about it because it's beautiful. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just got this keyboard because I love it. And it is very cool because it lights up and it is beautiful to type with. So I'm just gonna show you this. Also, this date is wrong. I'm like thinking ahead to tomorrow. I'm trying to get myself into Monday mood before Monday. But yes, absolutely in love with my new keyboard. It's just a lovely clickety-clackety sound, like a typewriter. and I love it. It's just so cute, and I love the rose gold and like the leather backing, and there are also extra keys that came with it, so that was really nice. So yes, in love. ASIO, please sponsor me for a video. But yes, very excited. Hello friends, so it's a lot later. I am just finished filming my stationery haul and my multiple unboxings. There was a lot, like I have a bunch of stuff here. But now I'm gonna read. I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I'm gonna finish those last 75 pages and then update you on my final thoughts of Electric Kingdom. I am very excited to finally find out what happens at the end of this book. But yeah, I'm also just really, really tired, so this is me being a little woo right now because I need water. Hello friends, so it is like 2:30 in the afternoon and I have finally finished Electric Kingdom by David Arnold, and oh my god, this was a ride. I honestly didn't know what I was expecting at the end of this book. I knew it was going to be cyclical in some way, and I was right. And I don't want to spoil anything too much, but it was a really interesting ending, and this is a really weird and strange book in the sense that it's very metaphorical and very like philosophical. Like it tackles a lot of large ideas, and just the way it ends was just so interesting. Definitely a very cool sci-fi. One interesting thing that I noticed was that the author in the acknowledgements writes that they want to explore the way that art and story can save lives, which I thought was interesting, and I think that's brought across in the book. Definitely not my favorite, but it was an enjoyable read, and I loved some of the quotes from the book, and I loved a lot of the characters. Like I loved Nico, I loved Kit the most, but I also really loved Lennon, and there was just, yeah, a lot of great characters, and the dog, Harry, was so cute. But yes, I am interested to see what other books the author has written. They've also written Mosquito Land, which I've heard is also good. But yeah, this was just really strange and interesting, and definitely a very weird book to be reading during a pandemic, but it was good. And I definitely recommend going and checking it out if you are someone who likes post-apocalyptic books or sci-fi, or if you like books that deal with like time as a concept. This is a really good one for that. But yeah, that's what I have for this 24-hour reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me read Electric Kingdom and just go about my usual thing. I haven't vlogged in a while, so sorry if I'm rusty. But that's all I have for this vlog, so go check out Electric Kingdom in the description down below. And thank you so much to Penguin Teen for sponsoring this video. And if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it, and if you want me to do a specific reading vlog for a specific book. I've seen some of you requesting reading vlogs for certain books, but leave them down below here so I can kind of list them out and figure out which ones I should do. Vlogs are not my favorite thing to film, but I am trying to get back into them because they're a nice way of just like showing you what I'm reading as I am reading it. So I would love to do some more. But that's about all I have for this Sleepy Sunday, so thank you so much for watching. Go check out my Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads in the description down below for more regular reading updates. And I will see you in my next video, so please remember that the story ain't over. Bye!